Hello viewers, welcome to season 1 episode 1 of Heaven and You, where business meets lifestyle and faith. And today we have Susan Kango, a multiple-time award-winning fashion designer in Minna, Niger State. Sit back and enjoy. This promises to be amazing. Please do well to like, subscribe and share. Thank you. Ta-da! The unveiling. Hello, Boa.
Hello.
Thank you for gracing us in Heaven and You.
Thank you.
We are so glad to have you. So, who is Boa?
Now, this is very, blockish. So, can we break it down?
Yeah, we can break it anyhow you want it.
Boa is a brand. It's a fast-rising fashion brand that specializes in bridal wears, bespoke wears. We do mostly special occasion dresses.
Okay. Special occasion dresses?
Yes.
Okay.
Shows, dinners, weddings, those are special occasions.
Yes,
these are occasions you have once in a while.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is majorly our niche, but of course we do other things, like ready to wear, bespoke, and all of that. So yeah, that's what Boa is.
Okay. How did you start Boa?
Boa started as a dream. Coming up, people who've known me for long know that I like to do a lot of things. My friend would say I am a multi-potentialite because I know how to do a lot of. I learned this, I learned that, but fashion has always been something that stuck. From when I had dolls to going to my auntie's shop to stay with her, and then the interest grew.
Okay.
And even though I didn't really take action on it till I think sometime in 2013, that was when
2013.
Yeah, that was when I decided, okay, you know what, I think we should just learn this, because tailors had shown me shaggy. Then you explain his style to the tailor and then he does completely different things. So yeah, I think that was what pushed me to actually learn how to sew. But starting Boa as a brand was a bit sketchy at first. I was not sure if I wanted to do it, but I'm glad I actually took the step to start.
That's amazing. What is the one truth about building a business that nobody told you until you experienced it?
It doesn't happen in one night. It takes time. It takes blood and sweat.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
And tears. Hey, premium tears. Oh, but yes.
So there are times you cried.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
In fact, there are times I thought I would just close up.
You close the shop?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There are times I just, I'm not doing this. If I stay at home, I will not be hungry. I will have food. I will have my needs met.
So can you tell us one scenario or one event that happened that made you think like that?
Okay. There are so many. So let me just pick the very funny one. Okay, I think it was of when I had a delivery to make to the UK, and everything was just working against me, and I think we were done, but timing, the people we were using and all of that, so logistics, I don't know what to call the name, and I think at some point I just went outside and I started crying. And so my assistant came and met me, and she's like, Auntie, you're crying. She understood I was just frustrated and angry, and she's like, okay. So she quickly took over handling things, and somehow she was able to maneuver.
And you were done.
Yeah, and then
so you were able to do the delivery.
Yeah, and in time again, but we had to pay extra, of course, for express delivery, which was more expensive. But I always take the extra cost anyways, just to make sure that our clients are happy.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so how do you manage your staffing?
With prayer and fasting. Staffing is one of the biggest problems we have in this country, because
I agree with you.
You need to have people who share your vision, people whose ideas align with yours. Yes, because I believe in excellence.
Okay.
And so when I see people doing things anyhow around me, it irritates me. It gets me angry. You just say I'm angry, I'm cranky, I'm talking to everybody anyhow. But I love when people who stay around me for a while begin to understand that, this is what she likes, this is how she likes things being done, Because I believe that because you're doing this for this person, you do not know who is going to see what you've done. Your work should speak for you.
Your work should speak for you.
So I believe in excellence. No matter what, even if it's the simplest of outfits, it must come out perfectly, so that whoever sees this knows that whoever did this knows what they are doing.
Okay.
So staffing that's what I focus on mostly. Once I see that our ideas do not align, I do not hesitate to
cut you off,
to let you go.
How many staff do you have presently?
Currently, I have about 8.
8.
Yeah, I have about 8. And I have a few students too.
Okay. You teach?
Yeah, I teach, but I have this issue. When I teach, I do not like to teach in large numbers. Okay. Because I feel like every student is unique. And even when I was in secondary school, we're split into classes where fast learners were in this class and the slow learners were in the other class. So you want to pay attention. I have students that I can go back on one topic 3-4 times before they get it.
Okay, so your class is splitted?
Yes, my classes are splitted.
Wow.
In fact, I think it was just recently I started, because somehow I also noticed that when they have classmates, it helps them relate their drawbacks with their classmates. Like, oh, I'm having issues here. Can you help me?
And they'll fix each other.
Yeah, and they fix each other up.
Okay. Have you ever felt like giving up on your business?
I said I felt like closing shop. You say giving up on business.
Completely.
Completely.
So if it wasn't tailoring, what would you have done?
I'd definitely be doing tech. I studied computer science in the university, and why I'm not even really delving much into it is because fashion is a very jealous.
What do you mean jealous?
It doesn't like to share its time.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I get it.
It's very time consuming and jealous. So it doesn't allow you, really, because if you're being creative here, you really cannot do much outside there. Yeah. So that's why I would definitely be doing tech if I was not doing fashion.
Okay. So if you have to, if you have to start over again, you would choose tech? No,
I would choose fashion.
You would choose fashion?
Of course. Of course.
You love it here?
I love it here. With all its basbos, heartbreaks, and everything. That's what makes the ride actually, worth it.
Okay, you see, there was sometime last year or so, I saw a blog carried a picture of where you made a dress with mats.
Yeah.
So in my head I was like, how did they make this? Because growing up we had mats in the house. When you cut a mat, it will fray.
Yeah.
So how was she able to stitch? And it was like step. How did you do it?
It was just the idea of, I want to use the mat to make.
Just like that,
I just thought about it. Let's use the mat. And then one thing with me is I first of all think about the fabric, then the silhouette of the dress, how the dress is going to look like, before we now start thinking of how to maneuver the fabric to start with. So I thought of the mat, then I wanted to look like a ball dress, because that's what will give the volume, give it volume, because you cannot make a fitted dress from mats actually.
Okay.
So we had to do something that would give it that fluidity of, this is the mat, and really showcase the beauty of the mat. So navigating, it's just improvisation, really. You just have to always think outside the box. You're always on your toes thinking, this is not working, what do we do next? We started with soldering, and then after a while it was like still
soldering.
Yeah, with soldering iron. There's this metal, like a hot metal we use to cut and seal of stuff. But because the mat is rubber.
Yes.
Yeah, so it kept still coming off. So we had to tape it together. At some places we had to stitch with our hands. It was really taxing.
How long did it take?
Funny enough, it didn't take us so long. It took us roughly a week.
It's so long, a week?
Yeah, it wasn't so long.
You said it's not so long?
No.
You mean you use 1 week to make one dress?
You can use over a month to make a dress.
A month to make one dress?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, who is a fashion designer and who is a stylist? Are they the same thing? Do they do the same thing?
No, they are not. A stylist can okay, let me explain this now.
Okay.
A fashion designer is someone that brings fashion ideas to life. Now, I look at this outfit, like I thought of the mats and decided to make the dress,
Yes.
right? A stylist will look at the dress
Okay.
and decide, oh, these earrings will fit perfectly with this. Oh, these shoes will fit perfectly with this. Oh, this is the kind of makeup we should go for. You know, this is the kind of jewelry. This is the kind of, if we're going to do a shoot, this is the ambience I think we should go for. You know.
Wow.
So the stylist is the person that puts everything together. You know how the look eventually comes out. And if some fashion designers double as stylists, because you know, of course, for you to be able to do fashion designing, you should know a little bit of styling tips, of course, too. But
okay, so here in Mina, you have stylists, you do work together?
No. Currently, no. I've not come across any stylists.
There's no stylist in Mina?
So far, no. None that I've come across anyways, so maybe I've not worked with any of them yet.
So for your dresses, you style them?
Yeah, I do my everything myself. I do the styling, I do everything.
Okay, what other field do you collaborate with
Mostly
as a fashion designer, aside stylist?
Yes. Makeup artists.
Yes.
Videographers, photographers. Those are mostly our.
So you mean to say there are
brothers and
makeups
sisters.
that won't go with certain dresses?
Yes, definitely.
Down to hair.
Down to hair, exactly. You know, so
Yes. I think I agree with hair.
You agree with hair?
I agree with hair. Okay, yeah. So what does a normal day in the store look like?
Normal day in the store is workshop. Everybody, especially me, running around, probably trying to get 3 or 4 outfits out of the workshop in one day.
In one day?
Yeah, in one day, because sometimes, you know, it's not even just sewing the base of the dress. It's not the embellishing that takes time. Maybe beading, stoning, you know, all of those other things. That's what really actually is the work most times. Not even making the base itself. You get so.
So you do the beading yourself for all your dresses,
no,
or you have a
initially
beader?
I used to, and I'm sort of like a perfectionist. I like to see things look a certain way, so I like my beading done in house. So I've taught most of my staff, and we have beaders now. That is what they do basically, like bead outfits.
Oh.
So it helps me to monitor what's going on.
So do you like do the bidding for other brands, or you just your work?
No, just my brand.
Wow.
Just my brand. We don't bid for others.
You are selfish.
They are selfish too. Would they bid for me?
How do you handle burnout?
Burnout, I hibernate.
Wow.
I hibernate for a day or two. I just go off from the shop. Even they do not know when I'm hibernating. I could just wake up and just know that I've run out of mental energy to do anything, you know. I'm probably at 1%. And I'm like, you know what, just...
They don't need to see.
I don't need them seeing that.
Yeah, they don't need to see it.
So I just shut down for that day. I'll make sure, of course, that I've given out orders.
Yes.
That, this is what I want done and all.
Sure.
And once I've done that, whatever did not get my attention will receive it the next day.
It will just go.
Yeah.
So, you're a Christian, right?
Yes, I am.
What has faith played in your role as a businesswoman?
Okay, when I mentioned prayer and fasting with staffing,
Yes.
yeah, I pray and fast before I hire anybody.
It's very important.
Yes, I pray and fast. It's funny. I know a lot of people. How do you pray and fast when you're hired? I pray and fast because I have prayed and fasted. If you will not stay, if you're going to cause problem for me, when you come on your own, you bundle yourself and
go back.
On your own, I will not be the one to say, oh, go on their own. I'll just notice this person is not coming, and they're like, oh, this person is not here. And already, my spirit has already told me, don't worry, don't push it, just let the person be. So, faith again has also helped me in starting, taking the step, especially when I came back to Mina and decided to start. I'm like, who do I know in Mina again? Like, almost all of my friends are outside, you know, of Mina and country, and so how do I start? You know, mostly you start businesses like this with your friends and family.
So you mean you started in Mina until now?
Yeah.
So Mina is a blessing to you?
I'm a Nigerite anyway, so of course I should tap from whatever blessing.
Oh.
I'm actually I'm an heir of the blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're taking what rightfully belongs
exactly,
to you.
you know.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us, I saw a course on Seller where you wrote about pricing as a business owner. Yes, it's just for fashion designers or people in the tailoring field, or any other person can get them.
The thing is, the book is, I think it should speak to almost every business owner, really. But my target primarily was fashion designers, because I've come in contact with one or two young fashion designers, and the problem has always been, Ma, how do I scale up, in the business? I feel tired. I feel like my work is not, commensurate to what I'm getting,
What you earn,
and all of that. So I know that a lot of young people are confused about how do I even start? How do I begin to navigate this whole thing? And that's why you see some people start and stop.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, they start and stop because they don't understand how. It's like us now. We sit down and say, how is Vicky making her money? How is Tubo making her? What are they doing different from me? What they are doing different is they understand their market and they've done their pricing properly.
Yeah.
You need to understand what pricing is about. In that book, you will get everything I wish anybody told me before I started business. Yeah, that was what I wrote in that book, because I wrote it like I was writing it for my younger self. It's something I wish my younger self, could read, and so I will not have made the lots and plenty mistakes I made, starting business. But I think it's a guide for even people that already, you can retrace your steps and do it properly. And once you start doing it properly, you just notice that your income has increased. You no longer feel like you're doing things for free for people.
Yeah.
And the ginger is back. Money is strong ginger.
Hey, say it again, please.
Money is strong ginger.
Okay. Heels or flats?
Flats.
All the time?
Yep.
Even as a fashion designer?
No, sometimes you wear heels. Only special occasions. Maybe you're going for outings. But I'm a flats girl all day, all time.
Money or peace of mind?
Money is peace of mind.
Money is peace of mind. Try. Okay. Fame or privacy?
Privacy.
Soft life or hustle life?
As much as I like soft life, but I cannot stay idle. That's the problem. So I can soft for a bit, but I'm more of a what I do. What's next person? So.
Love or career, if you had to choose?
Which one is putting money in my pocket?
Putting money. No, there is love that can put money in your pocket.
I know, that one like that kind of it keeps you it doesn't let you go.
Yeah.
You just stay stagnant.
It's true.
Yeah, you don't go.
It's true.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah, you don't go. I'm not saying that love is not important.
Yeah.
I'm not saying career is more important than love. It's just the way we have put it like this now.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to. True.
But there's this, I don't know whether it's a stigma that successful women or career-driven women always chase men away.
To be honest, I know that a lot of guys are not going to like to hear this, but I feel like
we don't care.
They do not chase men away. I feel like men are just probably intimidated, or the thing is, women that are career-driven, they have a bit of masculinity. They have this, I can handle this on my own. And guys just want a soft girl.
So is it that it makes the men feel helpless?
Yeah, sort of unimportant, like does she need you? So I will say, there's someone I really respect, and she tells me all the time, she says, even when you can do it, even when you can do it, Auntie Aisha Waka, so she will tell me, even when you can do it yourself, just tell him to help you. Ask for help. Tell him to do this, so he doesn't feel completely, not important around you. So we just need to learn how to, keep balance for us to be able to achieve both love and career at the same time. Balance is important.
Expensive taste or simple living?
Please, what is simple living again?
There's no simple living again, Abi.
No simple living. Even the petrol, everything that we thought was cheap. Even ice cream of how much of before now, the ones we used to buy from
I can't even remember when last I took ice cream.
Oh, that's what you see.
Loyal circle or large network?
No, loyal circle.
Okay.
Yeah, second.
Work smart or work hard?
Work smart.
Be feared or be loved?
Be feared or be loved? It depends on where I am.
Yes, because I was going to ask you if I was going to set a trap. Maybe let me allow you to choose one.
No, I'm not choosing. That's why I said depending on where
Okay.
I am.
Yes.
I like to be loved, but I also do not want to be disrespected. So, you know, that's where fear comes in.
Yes.
And there's a difference between fear and respect. When people respect you,
Yes.
it doesn't take love out of it. And I do not see how you will love someone and not respect the person.
True.
You understand? So, fear, you know, for me, although there are times where you have to apply it. Yes.
Yes.
That's why I'm not choosing one. I've diplomatically dodged.
What is one fashion trend that you think women should stop immediately? Maybe either stop or reduce it. I don't know.
Fashion
A
trend.
fashion blunder.
Blunder. I think we need to know where to wear corsets to.
Corset.
Yeah, we need to know where we're wearing corsets to. As much as we want to have snatched tummy all the time, we want to look snatched, we want to look, you know, there are occasions that is really not necessary, to be honest. But what do I know?
So we should stop wearing corsets.
No. I said there are places.
Places.
You need to know where to wear corsets to. Some people wear corsets and they will not be comfortable. And you know that, okay, like now, my sister's wedding now, I knew that I was going to be up and about.
Yeah.
I did blouse and wrapper. Because how do you walk around with corsets up
and down?
Yeah, so, you know, you just choose yourself. Because just choose your
Choose to be
comfort, you know, yeah,
comfortable.
just choose your comfort over snatch all the time. It's not about snatching. It's like there's more to it than snatching.
So how is business in Mina like generally? Because of course the biddings, when we visited the store the last time, I heard you speak about coral beads.
Yeah.
Yes, and other stuff. Yeah. So how is business in Mina generally?
Truth is, most times you don't find what you need around here, and you have to do most of your sourcing outside. I think that's just one of our biggest drawbacks.
So you source outside Mina?
I source mostly outside Mina.
So we don't have a source that we can get beads and...
We do, but you know, they're not experimental with the kind of beads they bring because they're looking at the markets they are bringing it for.
Okay.
You understand? So you just find out that there are majorly certain types of beads, mostly certain types of beads. So when you need the unique types, you now need to source from Aba or Lagos or wherever. You know, you cannot get them readily available.
That will add to cost,
of course,
actually.
Of course. But you know, our clients, they don't like to pay. When they hear, you tell them it's from this, they're not buying from here, or they think you're just using tailor language for them. But really, most of these things are not. You know, sometimes even in Abuja, you don't find them. Abuja that is close to us here. Sometimes you don't
find beads here. So where do you source your beads from?
I source mostly from Lagos or Aba.
Wow.
I buy mostly from Lagos or Aba.
So imagine I want a dress. This dress you made for me now.
Yeah.
What's this called?
Sequins.
What?
Sequins.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
It's not sequence. We used to hear that a lot.
Okay.
Sequins. Yeah.
Sequins.
Yeah.
So you can get this type in Mina.
Yeah, I know. I had to. In fact, the first time I used it was for a bride 2 years ago, and I stressed the vendor here. I begged her. I think she brought it specifically
for you
because of me, because I kept saying, "Ma, please," because I searched everywhere. I kept searching. So she had someone, I think somewhere in China or something. So I begged her, I said, "Please, ma, before this wedding helped my life." I really wanted to use the sequins, and I needed them in like various sizes. Yeah, sizes actually. I needed brown, but various sizes. So she was able to help, you know, bring them. And since then she's been bringing them. So yeah. And so that's one thing I like about her. She's here in Mina, K3H Trimmings.
Okay.
If you need anything, you can just sweet mouth her.
Catherine.
K3H.
K3H.
Trimmings. Yeah. She would always, you know, she goes above beyond to ensure that she makes us happy.
Yeah. So, business, I mean, as a fashion designer, generally, it's easy for you.
We'll say it like they also call it the sunky.
The sunky.
Yeah, the sunky. We can't say it's all bad, you know.
Yes. So what do you wish the fashion industry in Mina new. And what are you people lacking? What do you think you are lacking? Is there some sort of collaboration? Do you people have meetings? You know, for some reason, let me attack makeup artists. I think they are united worldwide.
Of course.
Because I'm not a makeup person. Of course, I love it. But I've asked for a makeup session in Mina and they said 35,000. And because I am not somebody that loves makeup, I had to cancel. I said, so if I go for makeup 35,000, when I'm back home, I wash my face. But when they do it, it's so cool. It's so nice. I used to love it. But 35,000 somehow. Of course, I have the money to pay for it. Before
you just feel like
I just used to feel like. But then it's what it's somebody's handwork.
Of course.
And I hear people say, charge your worth. Yes. And it's magical. Honestly, it's magical. So are there things you people used to have like a
You know, there's something that most clients do. They can pay 50K for installation. They can pay 35K for makeup that they will go and clean.
Yes.
Makeup artists, people should not come from you. I know what I'm saying. The same makeup artists too that used to charge 30K, 35K. When they go to sew clothes and you bill them as little as 30K self that they are not charging it.
It's a problem.
What is she putting? What the same things you're doing? You're buying makeup products. We're buying lights. We're paying staff. We're going to the market to source fabric. We are using things to make we're going to use thread, lining, whatever. So, and then the clothes they're wearing, you will not wash the cloth and throw it away. Unlike makeup where you wash it, you know. So if you can pay that much for something of just few hours, you know, why do we find it difficult to pay our tailor? I said the truth is tailors nowadays are not the regular tailors of before that no go school. Tailors now went to school, they are graduate, master's degree holders, you know.
Imagine bringing a clothes where you don't I don't know what to do.
You know, and then the person sits down, consults, gets you the perfect style for your body shape, makes an outfit for you that will last you years till you decide to give it out. And then you say 30K, it's too much, 50K, so 100K, where would that? That 100 you'll have spent it in 1 month. If you have 4 weddings,
you would have done makeup.
You would have done makeup of 100K and you will wash it off at the end of the day.
Same day.
The same day. You know, so we need to change our, you know, narrative of and that's why I agree. I like makeup artists. I like their unionism.
I love it, honestly.
There was one that I made an outfit for and they said, how much? Bring it, I'll make it for you I'll make 2 for you for that price. Do you know that those dresses ended up coming back to me? Because the person had messed it up. And then when the client came back, I was thinking, I'm like, okay, so what do you want me to do now?
But then you feel like
I was not happy, to be honest, because I do not like to touch clothes that people have already sewn. I don't like revamping or don't bring. If you bring revamping, you go tire. Go talk tire.
You will also use revamping for your clothes.
Revamping it's like redoing it now. So it's revamping now. So I do not really like it because it takes more energy mentally than when you're making it from scratch.
You know, most people don't understand that sometimes you pay for convenience too. Time. No, every other person might use time, but you pay for convenience. Yes, we've had issues, not really issues. We've had people complain of prices in certain places. Maybe like when they walk into the salon, you get AC, you get to charge, you get complimentary water, you get to watch movie. And you compare me, I rather go to the roadside. Okay, please, you can go there. It's simple. You are paying for comfort.
Yes.
Okay, I want to make my hair, I want to make tiny braids, but I don't want to sit for long. Okay, you want two people to attend to you, but you don't want to pay for 2 people attending to you. Like, let's be fair.
You know, let's be fair on ourselves. And these are people that have businesses as well.
You pay sometimes they will come and say, why don't you have plenty staff? Okay, you pay them.
You pay them. Exactly.
Or tomorrow when my staff will come online and say, I was only paid 25K, they will say, that place.
That they used to charge. How much is rent? How much is light?
Lights.
Oh God. I feel like light is our biggest money pit.
Light is
light is our biggest money pit. That's what takes bulk and chunk of
Yeah,
money.
okay, those machines, they take light, a lot of light.
I know I'm on band A, so
Oh wow.
oh god.
Express.
In fact, I was just hearing yesterday that
You don't have a
a
reason to complain that you have not made a dress on time since you're on band A.
I do have reasons.
Okay.
Because if you don't bring it early, I will tell you that I've not finished.
You don't have time.
And because it's not one person's clothes you are making now, you know, you have to satisfy other people as well. So yeah.
So have you ever lost friends because of your growth? Your growth as a fashion designer.
Lost friends?
Yes, have you lost friends?
Yeah. I lost friends. I most likely didn't even notice I lost them.
You didn't follow to check.
Yeah, it was probably later I realized, oh, what happened to me at this person? You know, I used to be so.
You used to be so cool.
Yeah, the truth is, fashion is very demanding. It takes someone that understands that. I have some very few real ones that just understand that I'm in the growing phase, you know, of my life, and they're just there, you know. They will call. In fact, there's one she will call and call. When I pick, she say, "Idiot, you not pick my calls this morning. You don't know that you're supposed to call me and check on me." You know, she just ignores the fact that, oh, I've not called. You know, she doesn't do the you did not tell me to check on me thing. You know, we need to understand that everybody's dealing. And truth is, I pray for them even while I don't talk to them. I pray for my friends, and when I see things that will benefit them, you see, I send it to them like, oh, look this out, check this out, you know. And when I see things that will benefit us as friends, I will always offer see this thing, you know.
But then at least you find time to mingle.
Hardly really, because most times I'm in the shop from morning. In fact, my friends most times when they want to see me, they have to come to the shop to see me. We are in the shop while I'm working and we are just you know. So
yes.
That's it basically. But we're hoping that with time as we grow, you know, we'll be able to delegate some of these things out.
And that's why we are being hardworking by this time. We are taking a lot of time. I saw an interview where Funke, not really an interview, I think a masterclass that she hosted a while ago. She said 3-4 years back, she's always indoors. You know, she has an estate, she's always there. And then even on the blogs, her colleagues were complaining that she barely had time to come out for their occasions. Oh, she's this, she's that. But all those times she spent them building herself. And now that she's comfortable with the level she is, everybody wants to work with her, and she's outside, and we can see that she's outside and she's doing very well. And now it's very rare for you to see people that she wants to work with and they'll say no. Funke is who she thinks she is. Yeah, she is. Yeah. So what message do you have to fashion designers, Emina? You can call them by their name if you want to give credit to them. No, why?
Yeah.
Hey.
No, fashion designers out there, we are one.
Yeah.
We are one.
Yeah.
We're not in a competition with each other. You know, I think I like the spirit of fashion designers here in Mina. You know, when we see something good, we say, wow, well done, this is beautiful. You know?
Yeah.
Our biggest competition should not be each other. For me personally, my biggest competition is who I was last year.
Yeah.
I want to beat my record of last year. What did I do last year?
As it should be.
So every year, you see that I've come up with something new because I'm not looking at anybody. I'm on my lane. And like I've always said, this life is a race. And I used to run track when I was in secondary school. I know that when you start a race, everybody has their track assigned to them. So the moment you leave your own lane and go to another person's, you are disqualified.
True.
Even if you reach the end of that race before every other person, you are disqualified. So learn to stay on the lane that God has designed for you. Yeah, so I think that helps. That will help a lot of us.
Vicky James or Tubo?
That's a tough choice. I love both of them, so I will jump.
You jump?
Yes.
Tubo or Ami Agomi?
Tubo. Definitely Tubo.
Tubo or Imagine by Bukola?
Tubo.
Tubo or Somo by Somo?
Tubo.
Tubo or Prudent Gabriel?
Tubo.
Tubo or Tiana's Place?
No. Tiana.
Yes, Tiana is you.
Yeah, I connect a lot more with Tiana.
Tiana or La Sosa?
Tiana.
Tiana or Abasuman?
Tiana. Rihanna is
Okay.
the oldest on the block, and she has remained, very, very, what do we call it now?
Davido or Wizkid?
David.
Yes. Bona or Rema?
Bona.
Yeah. Heels or flats?
I just want to know if I will change my mind from
Change
heels
your
or
mind,
flats.
because some of the
No.
fashion designers be wearing
Flats.
heels, flats.
Flats. Actually, you want to wear heels, girl. You
Yeah.
don't know where we do our work mostly standing, and you get tired.
True.
When you are tired of standing, you now come and wear heels to wear for
Wigs or natural hair?
natural hair.
I know.
You don't have time to make hair.
So, Abuja clients, Mina clients, or Lagos clients?
You want to set me up. You want to set me up. Oh, I love all my clients, diasporas, UK, Canada, wherever. I love you all. I'm not picking.
Instagram or TikTok?
I'm still trying to get the hang of TikTok, so I will pick Instagram.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know TikTok is very good, but
Yeah.
I've not really understood it yet. So let me just stay where I've understood for now.
Designer or thrift?
Designer.
Designer. Now speaking about thrifts, I see that some fashion designers, when you people design a particular dress, of course, most times you don't see them wear the same outfits for another event when they've designed all those stuff there. Do you thrift
do you
them
do?
or you have a museum?
Sister, that is one of our biggest problems right now.
So what do you
Even
do with the dresses
I
you
have
make?
like a wardrobe filled with clothes that nobody's wearing.
And you can't wear them the second
And I
time?
can't wear them the second time. So most times I just give them that.
Oh, there are people that wear
Yeah,
it.
there are people that wear it.
As
They're not on camera.
You sell them?
No, I don't really sell.
Oh,
I just
give it
yeah.
out.
Like
That's for you.
almost 2 years, 1 year. If I see that at the end of year one, my wardrobe is already, I just want to look for big Ghana.
But ideally, what do fashion designers do with those dresses?
Honestly, I do not know, to be honest, because I feel like some of them just have somewhere they just. But I think like the matte dress is still on the mannequin in the studio. Then I think there was a dress I made with peacock too. That was on for a while, but later I just got tired of seeing it, and sometimes you just have to dispose of them. That's the truth. It's sad, but you've shown your crafts, you've shown what you can do. I think that's what counts really.
And you can't wear it the second time. Luxury bags or luxury shoes?
Shoes.
Big weddings or private weddings?
It depends. Private weddings have their perks, and big weddings have their perks. As much as fun is being had, I think that's what counts.
So
really.
ball gowns or the normal?
These mermaid gowns.
Mermaid gowns?
Yeah.
For you?
For me, yeah.
For you?
Yeah, but for others, it depends on your.
But I think most of your brides prefer the other gowns.
Yeah, most of them prefer, because ball gowns are like easier to get for rentals than mermaid. Mermaid is more, I cannot find one that fits my exact body shape. That's why you find that most times you hardly see ball gowns as designer, like fashion designers making ball gowns.
I think I saw Mazel made one.
A ball gown?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
For Priscilla.
Okay.
Yes, I think I like it so much.
Like it. A ball?
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I didn't see that. I'll check it out.
Check it out. Spend or save?
Okay, so there's this thing about eating tomorrow's yam.
Okay.
I don't like to eat tomorrow's yam, but I also do not like to be stingy to myself. I don't know if you understand.
I get
There has to be balance. As we are spending and saving, you should not forget that it's only today that is your
Wisely.
Yes, spend
Yeah.
wisely. Enjoy your money, but also don't forget that you shouldn't eat the yam for tomorrow, so that you'll not be hungry tomorrow. Just in case you make it tomorrow.
So, what's one styling mistake that you wish people knew, women rather, a styling mistake now, not fashion trend?
Fashion trend.
Yes, a styling mistake.
You know, when I mentioned styling earlier, when I explained styling earlier, it's knowing what to pair, what makeup, what kind of makeup, what kind of hair, to wear.
Yeah.
I think jewelry choices choice of jewelry for your outfits counts.
And the color.
Yeah, not necessarily color. Yeah, color, of course, you know how to pair colors. It's easy, gold, silver,
Yes.
But the kind of jewelry, for this kind of neckline, what jewelry fits this neckline? What jewelry fits this other neckline? Should I just wear earrings? Is it too much, or am I underdressing for the event? Am I overdressing for the event? Although as a fashion enthusiast, there's nothing like overdressing. You always have to look good. So I think the major mistake most people make, I think the most common, not major, most common one see around is choice of jewelry.
Choice of jewelry.
Yeah, choice of jewelry is the most common one. Styling mistake that I see that's a lot of.
So when you design dresses for your customers, you give them.
I recommend.
Oh, okay.
I recommend. It is completely your choice to take my recommendation
or not.
And then I also have clients who Susan, just choose the shoes you think would go. In fact, whenever they are buying anything, they are calling me, and do you think this? I'm like, yeah, I'm supposed to pay this styling money.
Styling fee.
Yeah.
So what's your structure like from consultation to pick up?
Okay, so consultations, that is when the client is not sure what they want.
Okay.
So we do consultations. Most times I prefer to, especially when the client does not know what they want, I prefer we do consultations first before we decide on the fabric.
So do you charge for consultations?
Yes, I do charge.
You do virtual consultations?
I do virtual and I do physical consultations, yes. So especially when you don't know what you want, it's better to do consultations first before buying fabric.
Before buying fabric?
Yes, before the fabric. Sometimes people make the mistake of buying the fabric first. So now you have a case where the fabric is now limiting our creativity, limiting our ideas. Oh, this would have been beautiful, but this is what we bought and we have to make do with that. You understand? So consultation, I always advise is you go in for consultations before you even get your fabric. And then sometimes
but there are exceptions to this, maybe for like
when it's Ashwebi.
Yes.
Of course. And most times Ashwebi orders come with, I saw this style somewhere, I want that. That way you don't even need to pay consultation. You already brought your style, so there's no need for. But when we are now having to look at your body type, the silhouettes that will look good on you, the colors, and that's what consultation is about. The colors, your body shape, what kind of neckline will complement your face shape well. All those things are very important. That things we do not know are taken into consideration, but they are. So consultation first for fabric sourcing, deposits of course for the design, and then you come in for fittings. Fittings are very important.
How many times do you need to come in for fittings?
At least if you go fitting, go once.
At least
once.
But if you have time,
go in as many times as possible. Please go. It helps you. It helps the designer. At least less errors, less mistakes.
So what do you do? When I go for a fitting, there are people that maybe this dress will take 1 to 2 weeks, maybe for bridal dresses. Then you've taken my measurements, quite okay. Yeah. But then I added, or maybe I look slimmer.
My sister's wedding, I will not forget. That girl added 4 good inches. Wow. 4. And I'd already when you're confident you're done with the outfit, and then she just came back and wore the dress.
It was very tight.
It's not crazy. With all the so we had to open up and start filling again, because it was beaded, so we had to start filling in the areas where we had added from, but that is why it's good to fit. So imagine that she did not fit, or she did not take note of, because sometimes you have clients that are not even where you are, and when you send the code, it did not enter me, and they will never tell you that they added weight.
Yes, or they might not even know.
And they might not even know, because some of these things are unforeseen. You don't really know that you've added weight if you don't measure yourself again. And there are people that have come and say, when we will measure, we say, you have added weight. There's one bride, few weeks to our wedding, her hips had increased by 2 inches, and it was her. So we had to start looking for how to open, and that's crazy. And she could not complain, of course, because she saw the measurement. You say you see what we took the last time.
Yes.
Say you see what it's saying now.
Yes. So your package for bridal dresses, I don't know how you do it, maybe within Mina or outside Mina. When you make bridal dresses, do you go there to dress them that morning or for those occasions, or they have to pay for those things?
That is extra service.
Extra service?
That is extra service.
Okay.
I do not need to go. to dress you. You're not paying extra service. If you want me there, of course,
You
that
pay
would be
for
extra
it.
service, my transport, my time.
Yes, sure, your time.
But sometimes, like brides around town, I offer support. Especially when I know that the dress is a bit, complicated.
Yeah.
I just say, okay, you're going to have to pay the staff's transport, and take care of the staff. But I do offer support as complimentary service here in town. But anything outside Mina, you're going to have to bear the extra cost.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So if you have watched to this extent, please like, subscribe, and share.
Like, subscribe, and share,
please. So have you ever been looked down on because you are a fashion designer in Mina?
I said something earlier that some people used to think that tailors no go school. I said no, the fashion designers now are learned. We went to school. Some of us have doctors in different fields.
Yeah.
It's just because this is what we love.
Yeah.
And that's what we're doing. So you get people talking to you as if
because you're in Mina.
Because you're a tailor.
Yeah.
They just feel tailor. They can talk to you anyhow. They can, do whatever
they want to.
And most of these people, when you go outside, you cannot stand. But nobody's saying anything.
I understand.
But let's learn to respect each other.
Yeah.
Forget that. I'm a tailor or hairdresser. No. People. Gone are the days where it's uneducated people that are in all of these crafts. Now we have learned people doing these things.
Yes.
So let us adjust mentally to the fact that because she's a tailor does not mean there's not more to her.
Yes.
Or because she's a hairstylist does not mean she doesn't have more to her.
Yes.
No, there's definitely more to everyone. Yeah. So I've had my fair share of looking down on me sometimes. But the thing is, people's opinion of me
does
really
not
not matter.
Clock that.
Yes.
Sure.
It doesn't. I'm who I am, and I know who I am. So once you know who, I know what I can do. I know my worth. So whatever anybody thinks is completely there.
So, collaboration over competition.
Collaboration.
This is a wide topic, but we'll try to streamline it. Yes. Collaboration over competition. For fashion designers, please, can you drop 2 cents? Collaboration over competition.
You see, like what Vicky James and Prudence have going.
Yeah,
I love it
completely. It's nice. It's amazing.
There's
so
no
good to
bad
see.
blood. They know. Both of them know their strengths. Even us that are far from them, we know what Prudence is good at.
Yeah.
We know what Vicky is good at. And Vicky is not trying to compete with Prudence
at all. They wear each other's fits.
So I think that should just set an example for us to really understand what it means to collaborate over competing. Vicky is winning, Prudence is winning. Prudence is winning, Vicky is. You understand?
Yeah.
And whenever Prudence has a chance to showcase Vicky, she does it with
effortlessly.
And Vicky will sell market.
She will still sell.
And it doesn't change. Vicky still has her clients. There are people that will still prefer Vicky James's design.
Yeah.
Because every designer has, it's just like church.
Yeah.
There are some pastors that no matter what they preach, I will not understand. And it's not because they are not saying the right thing. It's just that this thing is just there's a way Yoruba used to say it, kole something sha. Kole something. There's something my friend calls it anyway, but no. And it's not that they are bad, no, but there are preachers that from when they hold mic, I started connecting. I understand, I'm gingered, I'm writing.
And not because others are bad.
Not because others are bad.
Yeah.
And there are other people those my own that are my favorite too. You can sit down and what is this person saying? So that's how designing is.
Yeah.
There are fashion designers that, like, there are some people that if it's not Tubo, it's not anybody.
Yeah.
They just love Tubo's design. They love her, the way she packages her stuff.
Yeah.
Some people like Vicky because the lines, the beating, the
creativity.
Some people like Amy
Agomi.
Because she's. Some people like Imagine. I like Imagine too.
I love Imagine too. She's trying.
I follow a lot of them, and the truth is, as a designer, you cannot streamline yourself to one person. You must pick. You need to be versatile.
Yeah. So to buttress on this, collaboration over competition. I always say, just like you now, you have friends. You are not the only tailor that your friend has.
My friend has,
So imagine getting angry because your friend went to sew with another tailor. Does it make sense?
No,
it doesn't.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you are not the only
at all.
Just like heaven.
In fact, I've said this countless times. I say if you give me the whole of me now to sew for them, I will not even take it because I cannot. You want to kill me.
So I think there should be this collaboration over competition. I've seen instances where a bride was thanking Isosa, Stitches by IC, for recommending Prudent Gabriel for her bridal dress. And it's not like Isosa cannot do it.
Of course.
But
probably
she recommended her to
probably
Prudent.
IC was not in town.
Yes, or something.
Or she felt the staff on ground could not handle that level of, and just meet this person instead. Yeah.
So how do you handle clients that want luxury but don't want to pay?
I'm not afraid to tell them the truth. Most times we don't want to lose customers, so we'll be sugarcoating. I don't know how to sugarcoat. This thing, auntie, sorry, Kole work. It's not going to work with this your budget. This is what your budget can give you.
Okay.
So I will tell you, no. I say, let's remove this one, remove that. No, I want this one. I said, if you want this one, I want this one. We have to do this. If it's okay by you, fine. If it's not, please look for. And I've had people come to pick up. Therefore, I don't feel bad about it. And then when I see it eventually, and I'm like, oh, this is what you wanted. Thank God you took it up, because I will not be confident to showcase that as my work.
Okay.
Because when you brought me a design and showed me, I'm looking at the exact thing you're giving me, and I want to make sure that I'm giving you something as good.
So there are times where you decline some jobs.
Yeah, I've had times where people come to. Yeah, I've had times people come back to pick up their fabrics, and I don't feel bad about it. No, because not everybody is for you, like I mentioned, and you cannot sew everybody's clothes. Yeah. So you just need to be very intentional about things like that.
So have you ever had to decline a dress because you cannot do it and you are sincere that you cannot do it unless you just want to give it a try? Do you do that?
What can I not
do? Bragging rights. What can I not do?
No, but really, because in fact, I've had times, I think the first time I had to do a very serious bidding job, I took a course for it.
Oh, wow.
That's one thing I see. I see every job as a challenge. So anything that comes that I cannot
new
do,
trends every time.
It means
you have
that
to pay for
you need
courses.
to go and learn this thing, and I go to learn it, and I will do practice. I will not use your fabric to do rehearsal. I will have used myself or someone, one of my staff, to do the base first. See, oh, this works. This is how it works. Before we now, the first bidding job I think was about how many years ago, when that was my first major client.
Yeah.
And it was her wedding dress. That was the former governor of Taraba State daughter, and she, in fact, her telling me to make it was like trust on my So he left all the big designers and thought that, oh, Susan is
fix it for me.
Susan will do this for me to make her wedding dress, and I made sure I delivered over, because I knew that it was trust and I needed to deliver on that trust. I did not know how to bid. I did not know a lot of things. I took courses. Thankfully she told me way ahead of time, so I took courses to make sure that I was fully equipped to deliver on that outfit. So yeah.
So we have come to the end of our show, but I would like you to do something. We spoke about collaboration with photographers, videographers, makeup artists, hairstylists. So you give shout outs, so you call them by their name and give them a shout out.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I've not worked with a lot of photographers and videographers in Mina. I think the only videographer I've worked with so far is Eneljo. Yeah, like in Mina for now.
Okay.
Then photographer Mr. Extreme, B Yusuf. Yeah, and then again. Okay, Junior is Extremes. Junior used to be with Extreme at some point.
Okay.
I think those are basic people I really worked with. Videographer, photographer, makeup artist, Vicky's Touch Glossy, their grandmama. That's why I say that you be the grandmother of makeup artist.
That's you.
For me now, so yeah, Glossy, Pash.
Yeah, Pash Shotep. I think she was here. Sometime.
Yes. cash. Yeah, and I think that's basically the people that I've worked with for now. I look forward to working with more, of course.
Who is more?
Like more.
Okay, more
photographers.
Okay, so they can hit you up.
Artists. Oh yes, I'm open to collaborations. It's just that I need to be sure that we are
on the same
we
page.
are giving what it's worth. Like before we did the video with Edel John, when he messaged me, I said, okay, I need to give us something worthy of a collaboration.
Yes.
So the moment I had that match, I called him. I said, come, I think I have something worthy of your time. It's not just to do collaboration and just gather people and waste their time. No.
Yeah.
It should be worth it. It should be something that people watch and who did this? That's what calls. Not just I want to collaborate and then it's just something as if people just woke up one morning and just decided to. There's no intentionality behind it, and also, I look forward to working who are also interested in creativity, not just doing.
So they can reach out to you.
Oh yes, of course. So my DMs are open.
Yes, we spoke about what is it called? Showcasing the fashion designing industry in Mina. Yes. So close the show, close the session with it.
Yeah. Okay, so I think for me, the Mina Fashion Show helped me, and it can help a lot of us. I think that helped me, really touch a part of fashion that I did not know I wanted to. I knew I wanted to, but I felt, where do I showcase this kind of thing?
Yeah,
who is interested? In this kind of thing. So the first fashion show where I had the painted dress and that other stuff, the other one.
A painted dress?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen that one.
You've not seen it? Oh,
yes.
Okay. I'll show you.
Maybe we'll display it.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. A painted dress, hand painted, and the other one that had like a board behind. The fashion show had a theme, so we had to work
with the
theme, and I just knew that I did not want to do regular. That is where you showcase what you can do. But if we don't come out, how will people know us?
So they should come out. They should leave their shelves.
When it's time for fashion shows, please come and show your work. I know we undermine these things. I used to undermine them myself, but I can say firsthand that it has really helped my brand, and it has helped me to evolve as a fashion designer. Because when you go there, you see other people. You see what other people are doing.
Yeah.
And it's not supposed to discourage you. It's supposed to spur you to do better as a fashion designer. Yeah. As an upcoming, when you go and see people that are doing, I had designers I look up to, Tiana Empire.
You love Tiana?
I love Tiana. I love Tiana. I love her. Undoubtedly, I love her. And I've followed her for the longest. Like, I love her. Tiana was Essay Asenabo. She's a Nigerian, but she's not in the country. I think she's in the UK.
Okay.
And she's a bridal fashion designer. Since I've known her, that's what she does.
Yeah.
And I've looked up to her. How did I know about her? Fashion show. Maya Tafu, fashion show.
Yeah, Maya Tafu.
Alonuko, fashion show.
Alonuko bridal.
All of them fashion shows. So how do people get to know you?
Yeah.
Fashion shows. Please come out. That's just all I'm going to say to other fashion designers.
Yeah.
The sky is big enough
for everybody to fly.
Because just like I said, there's a pastor for everybody.
Yeah.
There's
a church for everybody.
And there's a fashion designer for everybody.
Some people might feel like, okay, I cannot afford bois. Then you can afford, when you showcase yourself, you'll be able to show that, okay, yes, I can afford this person, I can't afford this person.
And sometimes it's just in our head, though. But we cannot afford these people. It's what you want.
Work with your budget.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I think there was a lady that came, and then when she sent me this, I gave her an invoice, and then she said, it's too much. She said someone told her that I had mentioned somewhere that when it is beyond your budget, say it. Yeah. Oh, can we get something between? And then I would, and when she came back, we made a dress for her, like more than half of that price of the other woman, way less than the half of the initial price I gave her. Why? Because she was open.
Okay, I cannot afford this. Can we work with this?
This is what I wanted, but can we do this? I'm like, oh yes, of course. And then I gave her a different package for it, and she was okay with it. So most times it's just in our head that we can't afford.
Yeah.
Who says you cannot afford what you want?
Who says you can't afford it?
So what
We want to thank you for being our first guest, making it easy for us to have a very wonderful toxic. We look forward to having more collaborations with you and every other. Thank you for having it.